All right, mates, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. We got more of the BitBoy crypto update stuff, more footage coming from out of Miami. It is absolutely absurd. I'm gonna play some of it for you because everyone needs to understand that who we're actually dealing with. How you treat people matters. If you aren't going to treat people with respect, no one's going to treat you with respect. You don't deserve any more respect because you have 1 million followers than Metaverse Express has for 1,000, right? Okay, 2,000 followers, or I have for 700 followers, or somebody else has for 3,000 followers. That's not where your influence, you want respect because of your influence. Yet now you're backpedaling from being an influencer. So the real question that people need to be asking BitBoy Crypto is not where he wants it to be today. If you watch this whole video, and I encourage you to go to Metaverse Express and watch the whole video, he doesn't want you to focus on what he was doing 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, last year. He's telling you and the audience that's irrelevant. We should be focused on going forward, right? Okay? And yet, again, there's a trust issue there. Like, if you're not willing to acknowledge the fact that you were influencing via payment, as Zach XBT revealed on Twitter earlier this year, okay? I've posted on TikTok. He talks about his media kit. He talks about how much was he paid to promote projects that he never spoke with developers about. We don't know. Were there developers on the platform BitBoy Crypto talking about their project? No, it was Ben talking about the project, FTT. It was Ben, and the information that Ben was disseminating to the audience was provided by the projects. But it is BitBoy Crypto, aka Ben Armstrong, his company's responsibility to not just take the script and regurgitate it. He has a responsibility to his audience to investigate, get a second opinion, a third opinion, bounce it by other experts in the space. But no, the dash to be the first one in the crypto space to make the gem recommendation, that's where the juice is, mates. That's where the juice is. Without doing any research, just taking the script, taking the check, presenting it to his audience, right? Think about this. He revealed something in this video at this conference that 95% of the people in crypto in his audience did not know. He never traded at FTX. He never traded. And yet that's all he talks about now, right? And if he never traded at FTX Global and never traded and never interacted with SBF, okay, and had SBF, all those things, who in his audience was? So who is he actually speaking to now? Because if he wasn't in FTX and had no trading on FTX and had nothing to do with that exchange and was not promoting that exchange, as he says, then no one in his audience would care anything about FTX. So if you notice, he's no longer a crypto influencer, mates. He's admitting it, okay? He is now nothing more than the legacy financial media, CNBC, okay? He's nothing more than Jim Cramer, Mad Money in crypto. He's an entertainer. He's not a financial advisor. We know that. We know that. He's not a financial advisor. He doesn't have a degree in finance that anyone is aware of. He doesn't have a degree in blockchain technology that anybody's aware of. He never attends the blockchain technology conferences, okay? He didn't interact with the University of California at Berkeley or Silicon Valley or any of that is blockchain technology development that is influencing in the technological innovation and industries in the U.S. currently, right now. Major corporations in America, not just banks, major corporations like Amazon, major corporations like Google, major corporations like Facebook, okay, that are actually developing blockchain technology, okay, projects for the future, okay? He doesn't engage in that community in that side. His side is the other side now. Media. He wants to be a crypto media mogul. That is what, because he's saying now, and all of his defenders are saying he no longer is paid to promote projects. Here you go. Have a listen. This is the face of crypto.
I own everything I did. And this is why people try to attack me and they can't touch me. Because I own it and I say that I made mistakes.
He hasn't owned it.
I do things maliciously. But people like this that are vitriolic,
if he really owned it,
just want to spew toxicity to get a name for themselves. They don't understand the truth. Excuse me. They do not understand the truth of what happened.
Okay, we'll take that point, Ben. She basically just cited Zach XBT's comments on the fact that you were paid to promote projects, and you did not dispute that fact. That is all she said. She didn't attack your character. She didn't attack anything present. She talked about the fact that you have to acknowledge the fact that there's a trust issue in the crypto space that Ben has acknowledged in terms of FTX and Voyager and Celsius and all these other projects that have been shilled by him and others. People now have a trust issue. He is part of that issue. He is. He doesn't want to be part of that issue. He doesn't want to take any responsibility of anything that's happened in crypto. He doesn't. He doesn't want to take any of the responsibility in the fact that Bitcoin went from $70,000 down all the way to where it is now. The fact that he was telling people it was going to 125. Okay? Okay, we make mistakes. But acknowledge the fact of all the projects you were paid to promote. Just come clean. And these people will not be digging around. But remember, mates, he had an opportunity for all of that information to get disclosed when he himself went after other influencers who he claimed defamed him. And in that lawsuit, he would have had the opportunity, and everybody would have had the opportunity, public record, disclosure of discovery. And all those projects that this man promoted would have been out there for public record. What he got paid to promote. How much he got paid. $50,000 to quote someone on his live stream. Okay? $20,000, $10,000, $2,500 to get the... Go and look on TikTok at the CryptoCast Leverage on TikTok, and you will see what he charged a year ago for promotions. Which projects paid him, which projects didn't. Why did he promote and shield FTT? Was he paid by FTT to promote FTT is what she's saying. And if you're not willing to answer that question, that's when you get into this response from Ben Armstrong.
The truth is, I did a video on a project that was researched by my team called Pam in whatever it was. Okay? Please. What? That's incorrect, man. We turned down 90. No. Because I have a media sheet. How many of you guys have a media sheet who have been in crypto? What? Oh, you have a media sheet too? Oh, you have a media sheet. So you're the exact project that we're talking about here that's trying to shortcut stuff. Listen.
I'm sorry. You don't even know me, so please.
So there you have it. Did you see the displacement going on here? Deflection. A project approaches BitBoy Crypto to promote their project on his channel. He has a media kit, which with Zach XBT and others have published, and it's now going viral and being shared on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and all that of what he charges. Now, the question is what he just said. He stated he turns down 90% of the projects that what? He's turned down 90% of the projects willing to pay him? to promote? He's a salesman, right? He's a promoter. He's a YouTube influencer. His job's to influence. So we're supposed to believe that his credibility is centered around the few projects in which he does select to promote to his audience. Now, that's fair enough. But he has never disclosed how much he was paid and which projects he was paid. And better yet, which projects was he not paid to actually promote, right? My guess would be Bitcoin, because who would pay him to promote Bitcoin? And there, mates, is the gimmick, okay? Who's going to pay him to promote Bitcoin? Because Bitcoin is the crypto, okay? All these other projects and their own tokens, they have all teams around that are paying influencers to shill their token to pump their price. How many were pump and dumps? How many were rug pulls? Slow or fast? How many? That's the question she's getting at. So for people to continue to legitimize BitBoy Crypto's position and delegitimize her question, that's the real problem, mates. Here you go.
Please, don't make assumptions.
You did the same thing. You did the same thing. You literally, I want you guys to understand.
This is the face of crypto. Can you imagine this guy in front of Congress? Really? And some libertarians get on him? Some Republicans question him?
Because you have to allow me to speak. Listen.
He wants her removed.
I want you guys to understand.
Think about that.
I want you guys to understand what you've just seen.
Here it comes. She's not attacking him personally.
10 seconds.
She's attacking via facts that have been legitimately validated that he, in fact, was paid to promote.
I want you guys to understand before she gets ready to interrupt.
He takes it personally.
What you just saw. You see a person that runs a project that has a media sheet attacking someone else who has a media sheet. You guys understand the problem with this. First of all, we have not done a single sponsored video since January of last year, or January of this year. We pledged not to do any. We gave away 100% of our YouTube profits this year to our.
So, okay, think about that. He's telling you, me, and everyone in crypto that he's no longer being paid to promote projects. Okay. Well, where's his revenue coming from? We're in a bear market. He's not trading anymore. He never talks about trading. That's why I cover it on this channel. Is to tap into people and understand he's not a trader. He's not a crypto trader. He is a media mogul in the crypto space, shaping himself and shaping his brand. His brand doesn't work in a bear market, mates. That's the facts. His brand works in a bull market when everything's going up. But when it's a bear market and everyone is consolidating and losing money and projects are laying people off and there's no more reserves and there's no more capital to keep pushing things in, there's no more shills to be had. Where's the money coming from? Right? That's the question, okay, that people need to focus on and start to ask themselves in the crypto space. If you're a promoter who's not promoting, where's your revenue coming for all your employees in a bear market? How are you paying your employees? Your job is to promote. You're an influencer. How are you influencing people, and what are you influencing now since January? Backtest it, mates. Which projects has he put people in? Has he been paid by HBAR, for example? That's a good, valid question. It's been asked and ignored and not answered by people like this young lady in the audience at DCentral Miami. If you're paid by a project, why can't you just disclose it? You should, on YouTube, you should be disclosing it in your description right away that you're sponsored by that product. Go back and look at all of his videos. in his videos that he's promoting those projects, did he file a disclaimer that he was being sponsored to promote that project and paid to do so? Know that if you're on YouTube right now and you've got affiliate links, you've got to disclose that you may get generate revenue from commissions off of those links. Did he disclose? That is the real question, okay, that people need to understand going forward. All this is just Mickey Mouse crap. It's all smoke and mirrors, because at the end of the day, mates, you need to understand one thing and one thing only about this situation. He's the shepherd. You can decide whether or not in crypto you want to be the sheep, okay? Because I can tell you right now, people like this, and this is not defamation, this is not slander, because I'm not talking specifically about any one individual, okay? I am talking about what we've seen in crypto, what we've seen in multi-level marketing, what we've seen in evangelical marketing, okay? There's always a guy or a gal, right, that's the shepherd, and they fleece their flock just like sheep out in the field. How many times does a shepherd shave the fleet? Okay? Shave the sheep. Okay? Multiple times, right? And that sheep keeps coming back. That hair keeps growing. And that sheep gets shaved again. And you get shaved again. How many people have participated in multi-level marketing crypto scams? Remember Forsage? Okay? I'm just saying, mates. Okay? Crypto scams are everywhere. Just because someone has 1 million followers, 500,000 followers, 100,000 followers, or 10 followers, that's not an indication of whether or not they are trustworthy or not. That's a good indication of whether or not they have an ability to build a brand. And that's what Ben Armstrong is. BitBoy Crypto is a brand. He is a media crypto mogul. That's what he is. He is an entertainer. He is on that stage entertaining. He not once talked about trading Bitcoin, talked about technical analysis, talked about exchanges and how to use your wallet and how to get in and which exchanges were the safest, which exchanges were KYC. He's not about any of that. He, again, is like Mad Money. He is an entertainer, and people need to understand that. And he is entertaining. I will give you that. I will give you that. I don't believe he's an educator anymore. He's not educating anyone. He's informing people about content that's actually being regurgitated, that's actually coming from the mainstream media in terms of the FTX and the XRP lawsuit and the SEC, and he's attacking SEC officials, he's attacking lawyers, he's attacking legal counsel. All those things have nothing to do with you and your ability to trade and profit in crypto, which is why you're here, right? That's why you're in crypto, okay? And then ushering in this guy. He's going to usher in regulations. He's going to usher in. He's going to try to be the face of crypto because, in my opinion, it seems to me, based on that behavior, okay, and what psychologists are going to say and would say about that kind of response and behavior, is he's projecting and he's compensating for something. He obviously believes that SBF had an elevated level in crypto of terms of notoriety. Okay? Notice who he's attacking. Kevin O'Leary, SBF, okay? Government officials, SEC, legal counsels. He's attacking all these people that he's punching up, right? And then today, you're getting a shot of what it's like to see the face of crypto punched down to the middle-class crypto investor, the middle-class blockchain developer who is developing a project on the blockchain. Okay? The very industry in which Ben Armstrong claims to represent and champion, he's punching down. This says more about his character than any profit you may have made in a particular project or not, in my opinion. People reveal themselves. I really think, honestly, Ben Armstrong is a valued member of the crypto community. But Ben needs some crisis management. He needs a public relations firm because this doesn't look good. Okay? It just doesn't look good. If you want to invite new people into crypto, if you want to just, in the next bull cycle, this stuff, it can't happen. It's got to go away, mates. It just can't. Okay? And my opinion is if Ben Armstrong, the brand BitBoy Crypto, okay, because there could be two entirely different people. He could be Ben Armstrong, okay, that his staff knows and the people who know him personally, okay, and then he could be BitBoy Crypto in front of the camera, okay. We see that a lot. That's entertainers, okay. But yeah, but take a look at it. Like, if you're not a promoter, and what are you influencing anymore? And how long can you keep that up? Sustain through sustainability if you're no longer being paid to do what you have done for the last few years. How can you keep your employee in your company if there's no revenue coming in? That, again, mates, rates of return on investments is not revenue, okay, to an individual trading. Like, are your trading assets that you make in the stock market and you make in the revenue, they classified as revenue? Is he trading crypto under his company's name? Is that how he's trading, but not trading personally? And how is his company registered in Georgia? If it's registered in Georgia, it could be registered in Delaware. These are the things that people are going to go and investigate now because he's opened the door. When you just be transparent, okay? This is how much I was paid to promote that project. That project did not work out. This is how much I was paid to promote this project, and this project is doing quite well. It's very simple, mates. It's very simple. As traders, this is why I bring this to the channel, is to understand this is the stuff that moves markets. People, gurus move, Elon Musk moves markets, okay? And this is what you can use to trade because this type of stuff exposes the sheep mentality in crypto. That if an individual with 1 million followers or 500,000 followers gets behind a project, everybody starts buying it up, buying up, buying up, buying up. But when are they selling? That's the question. When did you sell out of HBAR? When did you sell out of FTT? When did you sell out of all of the projects listed by Zach XBT exposed that were shilled by individuals? When did those individuals get out and when did they tell people they got out? Right? I mean, again, that's the bigger issue. It's not the fact someone's promoting XYZ token. Okay? It's you promoted it. Everybody went and bought it. But then you're selling off shares as it's going up and not telling anybody, okay? And that's what I'm saying. That is what is being claimed by a lot of people on YouTube and on Twitter and on TikTok. Whether or not it's true or not, no one really knows because BitBoy Crypto removed his defamation lawsuit so he would not have to disclose all of that information in discovery. So that's where we are in today's chaos of crypto in a bear market where personalities now are the focus and not trading in crypto. All right, mates, please like and subscribe to the channel. Give Metaverse Express a like as well on their video. Follow them as well for breaking this out originally. And more to come. More to come.